Evening everyone, how are we doing? Back again. So a few quick highs and whatnot before I get on with it. You see this spinning lamp? So quickly say a few hellos and then there's a question I'm going to answer. So hi to Lynn. Hiya Lynn, how you doing? Panzer Cohen, Graham McRobert, William Raven, Trevor, how you doing pal? Good to see you. Stuart, Avery, how you doing? Dave Campbell, David Scott, hi chaps, and Annette, hi Annette. So, Graham, just quickly there on YouTube. Fred, did you know about the military exercise from the 17th to the 26th of this month? British and American aircraft in Prestwick airports are low flying North and South Asia. That you saying, Graham, the last 2 Sundays at my work, when I'm at lunch, I've seen a Merlin helicopter going past my work really low along the coastline. So that kind of maybe explains what's been going on. Because I did wonder. I managed to grab my phone and take a photo and a quick little video, but it was quite far out to sea. But it went flying past, and it's the last 2 Sundays I've seen that. So yeah, I guess that's why then, pal. Hiya, Paul, Plastic Monkey. How you doing? It's Fred. Hi, Fred. Hi, Ellen. What are you having for lunch? Doing well, mate. Sure. Very good. Cool, buddy. Good stuff. So, we're on this Chieftain. I've been on it for ages. Obviously, an hour a week. It takes a while. So, yeah. What we've got left to do. I want to dust it a bit all over. Just along the top. So, there we go so far. You've seen it all. So, I want to do a little bit of spraying a bit burnt carbon across here, so it goes across the exhaust pot, the registration plate, because I've noticed on the originals they get a bit dirty just there. So a little bit of a spray there, and then we're just going to dust her up and call it a day. Oh, and I've got little antennas to quickly do, but we can sort that out at the same time. So all good. Evening, Apple. How are you? So, first off, I guess, airbrush hot metal carbon by Alclad, and a bit of kitchen roll, and it's just a little touch, just to grubby that back end up just a little bit. Armour builders will go, oh, what's he done to that build? And my reply would be tough. Cheers, Lynn. So, tomorrow I'm at work, and then I've got a week off, because as I said last week, I'm away to Edinburgh, Aberdeen, for a wedding. So I won't be live next Saturday, but I'm off all week this week. So I'll maybe try and get Tuesday, and maybe, I don't know, we'll see. Just keep an eye out for notifications, because I might just jump on live and do a little bit. So I'm just gonna carbon across that decal there a little, and that edge there, like that. And going on that side, just a little. There you go. Easy as that. You should see this all right, hopefully. But you see what I've done there on that registration plate? You can just see the little bit of burnt carbon there where it's come out of the exhaust and blown across. Just nice and gentle there. Just grubbing that corner. Fred, that means you will be Merry. I have to say Merry, Graham, I'm afraid. But yes, mate, I certainly will be. I shall be on the brandy, vodka, whiskey, and whatever else wonderful spirit wise I can get down my gullet. So yeah, I'll be smiling a lot. I'll try and take maybe a couple of photos or something, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Thursday, I just got off a 8-day straight day at work. I'm off for 3 days. Much needed rest. Cool. Well, the problem I had was my work. I've not had a holiday yet since I started. And they're all saying to me, you need to take your holidays before December. You need to take your holidays before December. And I'm like, I've got nowhere I'm going. So I didn't really know what to do. So I had loads of holidays I needed to take. So I took this week off coming for the wedding. I've took October break off 1 week during the school holidays. I've took a week off before Christmas. And I've took 2 days off for Telford, just in case Telford does happen. You never know. Fingers crossed, all that. So I've took the 2 days for Telford as well, which will be the 13th and 14th this year. So yeah. So if Telford does go ahead, all good. Right. So we've got a stain in there. You can see just gently on the exhausts and that. All good. So dust. I'm old school, me. Kids Chad Valley chalk. Stole it. Stole it from the grandkids. Abbreviated thread. Yeah, oh yes, I'll be well hammered, mate. There's no doubt about that. Anyone who knows me will knows what I'm like. So I'm just going to sand this chalk down. To a dust. Like so. Swap the other side. Yeah, it should do me. And an old brush. It's an old one. Panzer. Wonder if Fred will wear a kilt seeing this is English. No, I'm not. Simple as that. My legs don't come out in the summer, let alone anywhere else. So I'm just chucking a load of that chalk on there now. And it's really kind of daftly, stupidly easy. And I'm just brushing that on and then blowing the excess off now. I don't know if you can see the difference there. It just picks out that detail just a little bit and dulls it. So I'm just going to do that all the way over. Not too much. And that lovely cable that I done is rattling away. It's just kind of the good thing with this is, see if you put too much on, you can just brush it off again and do it again. When I seal it, I tend to seal it with just gently with a varnish. It just picks out them details a bit. Takes off that shine. Kind of crazy way, but I've done this on my saladin. Is it saladin? Is that how you pronounce it? I think so. It's not very heavy done, but it just is subtle, which is all good. Get right in there. I shall look in the chat in a minute. All good. Okay, have fun. Shower then pub for me. Oh, good man. Have one for me. I kind of like the way this goes. So I'd give it a coat of varnish or something just to seal it, but just not hard, you know, not a heavy coat, just light mid coat, so you're not blowing the chalk back off. Can't wait to take photos and all that business. It's gonna look cool. So how's everyone been? I hope you've all been keeping well and safe and all that. Hey Ross, how you doing? The tank looks like he's been driving through a chalk field. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, quite happy with that. I'll grab it on the sides there. Now, by the way, folks, anyone interested, do not have Wolfie. Oh, now you're not really going to see too much of this, I don't think, on the camera, but on the photographs you will. Like I say, if it's too much, you just brush it a bit till you get it how you want it. Oh, fabulous. Yeah. No, I don't know if you can't really see that at the minute, but it's dead. Took that shine off it, made it that grubby looking. Just a little dusty. And it'll get dustier anyway once it's on my shelf. On display. It'll get natural dust. But I'm pleased with that. Just a bit in there. Yeah, well, actually. Yeah. Sweet. Right. Now, the hard bit, or the annoying bit. Do you know, I forgot my lighter. I'll be 2 seconds. I'll go and get a lighter. And I'll make the aerials. I need to strip some plastic. Ha. My missus, what do you want a lighter for? You're not smoking up there. I'm like, no. I need to make aerials. Just heat a bit of sprue with a lighter. And as soon as it sags like that, fill it, hold it for a minute. So it cools down. And there we go. It's really fine there. And that'll do me. Super. Right. How long do I need these aerials? That's the question. Radio things, whatever they are. Let's see on the instructions, see if it tells me. Oh yeah, right. Cut 2 pieces at 4 centimeters long. There we go. Well, that's answered that. Appointment with a nurse coming Monday. Wound open. Oh, no. Now, I'll stick that there like that. Go there. There's one. And there. It's two. So now it's gluing these little mites onto here. Dab in the glue. You see where it gets a bit fiddly. Well, there's one. Yeah, you can see it there. Can we see it there? See that? One on. There's another one around this side. It's hard to see with the light. And my hand shakes. Hey. We have two on. They look pretty straight, so that's all good. One there, and then the other one that side. Look. Now obviously they're grey. I don't want them grey. I'll move this bit of sprue out of the way. By the way, if anyone's got a YouTube channel and they've got stickers like Scaling Models, Mike and Festa Workshop, then feel free to send me a message and send me one over, and I can stick them on here and show everyone how you do it. And then everyone will know your YouTube channels. So if you have a sticker and you want it on the bench here, just give me a shout and send me a sticker over, and I'll stick it on my bench and let everyone see. Evening, Paul. So a little bit of black paint and a brush, very carefully. I'll try and paint these grey bits. Like so. Model making power. Good stuff. Well, then everyone can see, because they're people's YouTube channels. So when they're on my bench and you see them, just remind you, go and take a peek when they're live, like Ross and that lot, and everyone else that I know. In fact, most of the people on the chat have has a YouTube channel, so well worth having a look, because I do when I get a chance. Oh, and that's as simple as that. It's easier this way than painting them before you put them on, if you know what I mean. That's it. Let's got that one sweet. There you go, there's a black one there. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I would hold a bit of cardboard there, but knowing my luck, I'd stick it to the paint. You got stacks of oil-related company stickers from way back in the 80s. Oh, if they would go on my door there. I have more up there, but you can't really see them. But yeah, I stick them on my door. But the YouTube channel ones I'll stick on my bench. So because we all like a good YouTube channel. Just concentrating a sec. You have to bear with me. And I don't want to touch the model now at this stage and have to repaint bits. You could cheat for it, use black carbon fibre rod. Yeah, but stretching a bit of sprue and a little bit of paint costs nothing. Really cheap. It's kind of making use of what you've got, you know. I'm all for these crazy aftermarket things if I've got them, but there's always a way without them. Yeah. Good job. Time for me to head. Catch you later. Take care. Stay safe. No worries, Panzer. I shall be posting pictures of this evening after the live. Take some photos and whatnot. And next time, I shall be back onto the turf pits. Take care for now, pal. Cheers for all your help, by the way, you and everybody else. Keeping me right on the build, because you know I'm not armour build. Got absolutely no idea. So I'm probably an armour's absolute nightmare when it comes to stuff like this, but It's been fun, I'll say that. I've enjoyed it. Trying to, we've got some white. Now I can show you. You can see better. Yeah, maybe that'll help. You see that? Oh, no, you can't see it from that angle, but there you go. Two little radio wires there. Nice and simple. Awesome. That's what I like to see. So there's really, I can't really think of anything else needs done to this. Not for my first build anyway. I think I'm pretty much as far as I would dare to go, if you know what I mean. Maybe one day I'll get a 1/7/2 scale and play around with like heavy kind of rust and all that kind of weathering. But on my very first proper armor build, nah, I wouldn't want to ruin it. I'd get really upset. So I think I'm kind of happy with that, how it is. You might see them windows better now. The ones Pans have helped me with, the blue. The dark blue there on the little windows. Can't really see how clear it is, but it's a real cool blue. You'll see on photos anyway. I don't know why I'm trying to show you on the camera because you can't see it. Cheers, Link. Oh, no worries, Apple. Cheers, buddy. All good fun. So I'm kind of only 34 minutes in, and that's me kind of ready to take photos and stuff like that. But I know what I'll do. I'm gonna have a little play with one of my other cameras. Let's see if this will work. I don't know if this will work, but we should try. I have an extra camera, you see. Have a look. The sun might be too bright and whatnot for this carry on, but we shall give it a go. So I'm going to swap cameras and see if it works. I just switch that on. Make sure it's reaching right and not catching. Yeah, right. So we want mobile camera. There, and you should still hear me. Try and get the light right. It's so bright in here. The sun is so bright, but maybe a bit closer. Yeah. There we go. That's the best you're going to get in this bright light. Bear in mind, I'm actually sitting here holding this silly camera as well. It's a bit dark there. It'll be better when it's once the daylight stops shining through the window. Yeah. So there we go. That's that. I should, like I say, I'll take photos at some point. So the old turpits, baby. That's where we're at on that. So I'm going to need to start masking again. On the other side. On this side. So I need to mask along here again. And do the grey like I did last time. All the way around. And it should, in theory, look a bit like that. Once we get going. Gives it atmospheric viability. Yeah, I can't believe how sunny it is. The sun's kind of quite low. And it's just coming straight through that window. Hi Edward, how you doing? So we're back onto this carry on with a masking. I'm just going to cut it into strips so it's a bit more workable. Notice how I can keep my fingers well out of the way. Everyone will be going, "What, he said he's working on the Chieftain? That's not a Chieftain." I'll just laugh. Doing the squishy hand movement. I'm not saying a word, Lynn. Still don't have enough drive to go to the bench and do anything. I want to, but the body says otherwise. Yeah, I'm kind of like that during the week because after work I'm just too tired. You know, the last thing I want to do is boot up the PC and sit and do a live. As much as I enjoy the hobby. And then I moan because I don't even get an hour a week. As you do. I'm just chucking in bits of mask so I can spray that edge at some point. Like I did last time, you know, just working my way along. Making sure it's all down where I want it. This is kind of like the boring bit again. What I might do is, got some news as well, I forgot to say. I'm a big fan of that Buffalo Airways over in the Northwest Territories in Canada with Joe McBrien and all that, or whatever his name is. So anyway, a good friend of mine has ordered some Buffalo Airways decals for the DC-4 from America, and they'll be here eventually at some point. So I'm going to need to get a hold of the Dakota. Let's try again. Dakota Skytrain, and I'm going to be doing a Buffalo Airways DC-4 at some point or another. So that'll be fun. So I'm really looking forward when I come to do that, whenever that may be. I don't know if anyone's seen that, but it's a brilliant show. But you can't get the electric kit. You can get the electric decals, but you can't get the kit. Turns out Rebel did one back in the 60s, and then due to accidents and whatnot on the Electra, constant accidents, they decided to chop the mould and convert it into an Orion kit, and it's irreversible. So there will never, you can't get an electric kit, unfortunately, in 172. There's a place called Welsh Models that does a vac form kind of kit for it, but they want over $100 for it, for a vac form fuselage. So doesn't look like an Electra is going to get done anytime soon. But I'm looking forward to doing the DC-4. That's for sure. Can't wait to see that one. Yeah, it'll be great fun. I quite like the Buffalo Airways logo and stuff, so it'll be cool. It's a brilliant show if you've seen it. So I wonder how many YouTube comments of people that don't watch the live but watch the video and then will go, "That ain't a Chieftain tank." And I'll be like, well, if you were live, you would understand why. You saw my live. And if they're watching and thinking of writing it, well, you know why. Right, that's one bit there done. All this just so I can spray that egg. Absolute craziness. It'll be 172 for the DC-4. It's my Chieftain tank. Yeah, I should just put a big turret on the top here, shouldn't I? I should just unclip the turret and put it on. Like a what if. What if the Germans had our tank out of scale and on their ship. One of the fun bits is, now I'm not a shipbuilder either, so don't quote me if I'm wrong, but on the front, I think it's the bow, it has a famous kind of symbol on this that doesn't come with it, due to the fact that there's lots of wimps out there that think us model builders are idolising when we're not. So I'm going to have to try and mask that and spray that myself, because I want it right. Really. But this is going to be a fairly long build. Because there's a lot of rigging on this. It's going to be a painstaking job, that, for sure. But all good fun, as they say. I'm still trying to figure out how to get other people on my live. Still not sussed that. Not for free anyway. And the Model Club live, I tried it and it didn't work. The internet connection's not great. So what I might have to do is buy a long cable, like 10-meter internet cable, and plug it into the router and then into the PC in the model room at the Model Club. Just temporary for that couple of hours, so then I can go live and get a stable connection. So that's on hold at the moment until I get my head around all that as well. Lots of technical stuff that I've got to get my head around as well. So, and I'm not very technical minded. So, but we'll get there. But the guys are having great fun being back at the club and everything else. So that's the main thing. All good. How long we got left? Oof, not long now. So I don't like doing stuff off air kind of thing when I'm doing it live, but I will finish this as best I can before my next live, because you don't want to be sitting here watching me just doing this rubbish. It's rubbish, but it needs doing. So I painted my insignias background bar and stern and used decal off of eBay. Oh right, yeah. I was wondering because I have a decal sheet and it's mixed scales. So I was wondering if maybe a 132, 124 kind of scale, something like that. I thought maybe mask it and do the red and the white, and then see if one of the decals is a suitable size, and then if not, I can always just mask it and spray paint it. That was kind of my thinking in the initial idea in my head. It seemed quite a sensible idea. I don't know if it would work or not, but I do have a pack of mixed ones, so I've managed to hand mark a Union Jack on a Spitfire, so I'm sure if I put my mind to it, I'd manage to mask one if I had to. Well, we're nearly there. What are we at? 53. Right. I'll put these last couple of bits on, and then we'll call it a day, and I'll get some photos taken shortly of the Chieftain. Right, a little bit there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much got all the edges there. And it's just filling in the middles and around the guns. So yeah, that'll do me. Craziness all this. You can see, working my way around. Let's do that. Just to protect that deck, because I don't want any on that deck. I don't want to ruin my nice deck. It's crazy what we do in this hobby. That's for sure. Now, so I'll put a little bit of blue tack around the circle ones like I did last time. And then I shall whip some across the top edge here all the way around like I did before. And then we'll spray that in there on probably Tuesday. With a bit of luck. And it'll be like I did that side. I did exactly the same when I did that. So there we go so far. It's just me getting that edge ready to spray on the end there and that end. And all that. I'm going to whip that out my way. And let me mouse wherever it is. Oh, wrong button. There you go. Nearly. Out of the way. Well, so that's kind of it as far as we're going. We've got our dusty old, oh, flipping numpty. Yeah, we've got our dusty old Chieftain anyway, and with the aerial radio wires, all that malarkey. We've got a nice bit of staining on there, just everything. So I'll take good photos anyway, and yeah, was it fun? Yeah. Simple enough. No, seem to be no problems apart from that little issue with the exhaust being wrong on the instructions. But that was really the only issue with the kit. I mean, it was nice and clean, good Tamiya kit. 1970s tooling, and really clean really for 1970s, to be honest. You got 3 marking options of it, and it's cheap because my good friend Ron sent me it. So Ron, I know you'll be watching this later. You're an absolute legend. Thank you very much for sending me that as a challenge. It was a challenge. I'm not armor builder, so yeah, definitely had me thinking outside the box, and lots of breaky, fiddly little silly bits all over it. On an aircraft, I would normally leave till last, but on an armor build, you can't. So yeah, much appreciated and been fun, to be honest. So that's me with my Chieftain. We shall carry on with the Turpits, and then after that I've got what Ross has sent me, who's in the chat there, the 2 Spitfire Mark IXCs. So that'll be a giggle and a challenge on its own. So yeah, it'll be my first civilian aircraft, and a Spitfire that I've not really done before in an old kit. That'll be a challenge on its own with 3D decals and sprayed insignia. So that'll be fun. See you later, Paul. Take care, pal. Thanks for popping by, chatting and all that carry on. Much appreciated. So yeah, that's it. That's my hour. Take care, everyone, and stay safe. Like I say, I'll be on again probably Tuesday, because obviously next Saturday I'm at the wedding, so I'll be steaming and there's no chance of me going anywhere near a bench, and I'll be over Aberdeen way. So no worries, Lynn. You take care, love, and wait to see till someone sends you a Warhammer. A Warhammer tank. Oh, please, no. They're even worse. I saw Festa Workshop, Collins, whatever it is, and it's a tank with 10 turrets and, oh my word, absolutely nuts. So it is. And yeah, nice one, Fred. Take care and stay safe from Annette. Cheers, Annette. Hope you're doing okay, and hope your mum's all right, and you're staying safe and all that. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really is appreciated. And hopefully Tuesday, but about 7 o'clock. No promises, but I should be. So keep an eye out. And I'll get these photos done tonight and posted on social media so everyone can see it. Well, that's it then. Cheers again. And you know where I am if you need me. Just send me a message. Especially this week, because I'm off all week. So I can answer your messages. Right. Bye, guys. Stay safe and take care, and see you soon.